Hey guys, happy Teen Titan Tuesday. Tonight I am doing another entry for a subscribers contest. This time it's for Longbox Love Affair's 1,000 subscriber contest. Congratulations on your growing channel. I think he's at 1351 last time I checked earlier today. So congratulations, that is amazing. If this is your first time watching my channel, please like and subscribe. I know all my videos are entries, but I promise I'll be doing some videos, some mail calls or something like that. I got to figure out what to do. There's just so many great channels out there in this community. I am new to the community, so your support would be great. A couple rules for Longbox Love Affairs challenge. Number one, be subscribed to him. Strongly recommend. Great channel. Number two, be 18 years or older. And number three, you have to show 5 spec books from your collection. So I have a couple here. My collection isn't very big. As I mentioned before, a couple years ago, more than 2/3 of my comics were stolen. So it kind of, pushed me away from collecting because I was just so devastated. So I picked up a couple comics here and there within the last couple years. Excuse me. But just a couple weeks ago, I decided to just go both feet in. And so I'm starting to try to build that back up and hopefully try to find some keys that I lost. So anyway, let's get started. Enough about me. This is about these comics and Longbox Love Affair. So here we go. Number one on my spec is obviously Kate Kane, aka Batwoman. She made her appearance on the Arrowverse this past few days. Obviously, a lot of people probably already have this, but like I said, I don't have a lot in my collection, so I decided to share that. I'm sure her show is going to be coming out next year, so make sure you add it before the announcement is actually made. I think week 9 is where she's actually in her bat costume, but don't quote me on that. Next, I have Lazarus number 1. There's been a talks for over a year now about her show. I don't know what's going on as of then, but I decided to add this. I think I got like 3 or 4 for like $10. So I'm hoping they pick it up, and hopefully I can flip those to try to build my collection back up. But really good story. Check it out. You can still get them fairly cheap. So Lazarus 1, recommend it. Let's see. Let's go here. So you probably heard ROM is going full steam ahead. Number 1 is still a decent price, but Paramount is coming out with the ROM movie. They got the green light, and I think they're just like all in on the Space Knight. It's a Hasbro property, so it's actually a toy first, but the comic is actually more popular than the toy. But the reason why I have this random number 31, it's actually not random to Rogue fans. Rogue, she's right here. I had a big crush on her. She's my second favorite X-Men. But this is her first cover appearance and her second appearance after Avengers Annual number 10. So with X-Men coming over to Marvel, when they do the movie, if they do her right, I wouldn't be surprised that this can be worth some money, especially if you can't afford Avengers Annual number 10, which I used to have. Hopefully I can add it back in. But again, this is her second appearance after she absorbed Miss Marvel's powers. And then obviously with the movie coming out, Captain Marvel, be interesting to see how they incorporate Rogue and X-Men into her, because there's a lot of history there just in general with Miss Marvel. If they don't, I know Marvel will make it work in general. But anyway, next I have Faith here. This is Faith number 1. This is her first solo comic. Her first appearance was actually Harbinger 1, which is in the mid-90s. Another book I used to have. I think I bought it for like $2 back then. But anyway, I know Sony's been talking. I want to say Sony. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, greenlit for a movie. I think they're really wanting to push. Just a great story. Fits a great character. Just pick that up. I think this is still fairly reasonable. I think like $9 for this particular cover, which I thought was the best one out there. So last but not least, this is Green Lantern's Rebirth. Now, I got this one for like 98 cents off Midtown Comics website for their Black Friday deal, but this is the only Jessica Cruz comic I have. She really grew on me, you know, being Mexican American, me being Mexican American. I was hoping to have my comics today, but they didn't end up coming. I actually have Green Lantern 20, which are first mention of her cameo, and then Justice League 30 and 31, which are first appearances, and then I think Justice League 50. Not only does it reveal that Joker, there's 3 Jokers, but it's actually her first time as the Green Lantern. So make sure you guys pick those up. I think there's $30 or so. I got mine for actually like $10. So anyway, Jessica Cruz, great story. I think if they can do her story right in the movies, I think it can do really, really well. What I would suggest is what they do is do it the way they did Wonder Woman. Obviously, the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern was not very good. A lot of people's eyes. I think if they did the Green Lantern's corpse and kind of introduce the whole Green Lantern in general and show her, and then hopefully like in the year or 2 after that, actually focus on her and do it solo, do a solo movie on her, because her story is really, really good. I recommend it if you don't know much about Green Lantern. I know there's not a lot of fans out there. I like Green Lantern, but I love Jessica Cruz. So I think if they do, Green Lantern 20 could be worth a lot of money. So thank you guys for watching. Longbox Love Affair, congratulations again on your subscribers numbers that keep going up. And good luck to everyone. Thank you.